Okay, so I'm gonna do a little eye tutorial real quick. This is influenced by Shelby Triglia here on YouTube. And I'm just going to be using my Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette, and I will call out the shades as I use them. So first off, I'm going to use the shade Creamsicle, and I'm just going to pop that into my crease. And if I look up, my mirror is right here, so that is why. And then I'm going to go into the shade next to it called Butter, and it's a nice like a warm brown, and I'm just gonna pop that just a little under, just to kind of add a little bit of dimension. And once I like the color of that, which I do now, I'm gonna go into this shade here. I think it's called Pukey. Yeah, I'm gonna go into the shade Pukey. It's a little bit, it's kind of like a mixture of both the two colors I first put in there, and I'm just gonna put that kind of like right under it, right under the yellow shade. So once I like that, I'm gonna go into the shade, it's next to Pukey, and it's called Hunts. And I'm gonna take that a little bit lower, same brush, still take that a little lower, but still going into Pukey. And just to help blend it a little, it's not really blending, go back into that first shade, the first yellow shade, which is what I'm going to do just to make sure that that shade doesn't go away and still has like a nice gradient effect. Just go back in there and add more of that color. Just like this. I'll kind of hold it up so you can see it. So it's looking like this so far. And I want more of the yellow, so I'm going to go in with a different brush. Let me find it. My brushes are really messy, like organized. I need to organize it better. Okay, so this fluffy brush here, just kind of take that like on top and then just like slowly blend it out. Like that, if you can tell what I'm doing. So I'm just taking that yellow shade and just blending it on top. Like that. Go a little closer so you can see. So I'm just taking it like this, blending it like that, and then I'm gonna go back in with the fluffier brush and just make sure everything is nice and uniform together. And so we're gonna get something like this. Sorry, my hair's like in the way. Really nice and dramatic. Get down. Then I'm gonna go in with the shade under Hunts that is called Jax. And I'm going to take that on like a pencil brush. Look, something like this. Hunts, be sure to tap off the excess. And I'm just going to go right into the socket. Right into that socket. And tap off the excess. Into the shade next to that one. It's called Roxanne. It's a nice like burnt orange. Taking some of that, putting it in the same exact place, and really detailing out the crease. And that shade I did not tap off, just because I want full pigment of that one. And then I'm going to go back in with the blending brush, blend that out. I'm just going to take that blending brush and just pop it under that original like fluffy brush we used, or the second one we used. And I'm gonna go in with Hunts and just take Hunts, and I'm adding that on the bottom. Like that. And then next what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna carve out my crease with some concealer. So I'm gonna use actually just the Camouflage concealer. Just gonna use the wand like this to do it, so kind of like that. Look forward. And then after that, I'm going to go in with my finger and pat that down over that straight away with the Jaclyn Hill palette, and go in with the shade at the bottom. Pool Party. Pretty sure it's in Diva. And I'm going to take that just on my finger and pat that over. So just taking that shade. I'm patting it all over with my finger on the lid area first, and then I'll take a more detailed brush to get what I can't get. So, with that being said, I'm going to take just this little sponge tip brush that nobody uses. Taking that, and I'm gonna... That's done. I'm gonna go back in with my blending brush and first just blend that all together. Go back in with the detailed brush and just take those two ready colors, blend it right at the base of the green. And then I'm going to take the fluffy brush with that yellow and just blend everything out again. And I'm going to go back in and highlight that brow bone with the second shade from the palette. Highlight that inner corner a lot. And then I'm going to add some mascara.
Bad Gal Bang.
Mascara. And come back with the complete look. And here is the finished look. It's a little crazy on this side because the mascara just clumped up and got crazy, but it's the finished look.